Hey Trojans, my name is Luke Stewart, President of Trojan Pride Sports Marketing. This is the first installment of our new Olympic Trials interview short series. As you may know, Oakridge had 5 alumni competing in the Olympic Trials this year. Today I had the chance to catch up with Ben Dillard of USC and Patrick Sammon of ASU. Let's get into it.
My name is Patrick Sammon.
Colby Mefford. Bryce Mefford.
Ben Dillard. I went to Oakridge High School, class of 2020.
Class of 2021.
Class of 2017.
Class of 2019.
And I now swim for USC.
For ASU.
Cal Berkeley.
And I competed
at the 2021 Olympic Trials
in Omaha, Nebraska.
Tell us about your experience at the Olympic Trials and what it meant to you.
My experience at the Olympic Trials was just surreal. It's always been a dream of mine ever since I was little to compete at that high of a level, and being there with all the professionals and then also with some Oakridge high school athletes was super awesome.
It was super cool, I had a lot of fun out there. I think when I was a little kid, I was never expecting that I'd be swimming there, so it was really cool.
Of all the experiences you had at Oakridge, which of those was most valuable for performing at the U.S. Olympic Trials?
I'd say competing at sections, just because of it's such a high intensity meet, because you're trying to score as many points as you can for the team. So I think just being at that high of a level in high school, it definitely got me ready for Olympic Trials.
To say probably states and sections. Yeah, those were just really fun meets, and they got really competitive, and like swimming with relays, especially like Oakridge, we had really good relays, and so those were always really fun.
So there was an interview with Michael Phelps a few years back when he kind of went through what he ate in a day. So could you take us through what you eat in a day?
So usually I eat like a 1,000-calorie smoothie, protein smoothie, and then eggs, bacon, let's see what else. Like sandwich for lunch. I don't know, gotta throw in some fruit snacks there, applesauce, protein bars, granola bars, and just finish it off with like some spaghetti, got carbo load.
In the morning before practice, I'll have just like a bar, and then when I come back, I'll have like eggs and all that breakfast food, some bacon, sausage, and then for lunch, I'll kind of eat whatever, depending, like a sandwich, stuff like that. And then dinner, I'll either, go out with like friends and get food, or I'll just have like chicken or whatever my mom made me, honestly. She was very helpful with that. And then, I'll usually have like some dessert, some ice cream at night.
Awesome.
Yeah.
As you prepare for a nationwide competition, what does a typical day of practice look like?
Typically, we usually go about 6,000 yards if we do a full 2-hour practice. Now with COVID, we had to shorten it down a little bit. So usually we do like 30 minutes warm up. That consists of like drills and kick and stuff like that. And then we usually do a main set, and that consists of more like, for me, I'd focus more on anaerobic, like sprint stuff. Sometimes I use like paddles and fins to just work on my technique and get my power up.
Usually it's kind of like the same thing, just warm up, and then we'll do some like mini sets, and then we'll have like a main set, and then like cool down. Depending on the day, we'll like swim in the morning and swim in the afternoon, just depends. And then also do some like weightlifting stuff as well. Yeah, that's about it.
ASU's head coach Bob Bowman coached Michael Phelps. What do you look forward to most being under Bowman's mentorship?
I think the thing I look forward to most is just the knowledge he has for the sport, being in the sport for so long, and having Michael Phelps there with him the entire way, seeing how to train such a high professional athlete like Michael Phelps. I think that's what I'm looking forward to most, because hopefully he can do the same thing with me.
Ben, in 2016 and 2017, Oakridge was back-to-back state champions. What does this mean to you, and how has this shaped or contributed to you as an athlete now competing collegially?
I think, it was really special. I think States was one of my favorite meets in high school for sure. Just it was so competitive, and then, yeah, it was fun to do it with my friends and here. Yeah, I know it's definitely helped me like in college, just like being able to get up on the blocks and throw down. Yeah, no, States was a lot of fun.
What was your favorite memory competing for Oakridge?
I think my favorite memory is just all the relays that we've been doing, just because being able to swim events with your friends and just there's so much energy in relays, and I think that just helps all the people go like way faster and gets everyone hyped up.
Probably the States relays. Those were always like super close. Or there was this one time at States when John Dutra, shout out John Dutra, he dropped his lasagna for dinner, and he was pretty upset about that one. So yeah, that was probably one of my other favorite memories.
Ben, how have you evolved as an athlete from your time here at Oakridge? What has changed now that you're swimming at USC? I
think a pretty big change, just like going from like academics and training, all like, you know, handling that. It's really fun training out at USC. Like there's a lot of good guys out there, so we're always pushing each other. But yeah, you definitely like have to learn how to time manage and stuff like that. But if you do that, it's so fun though. Like it's a lot more fun in college.
Where do you see yourself by the end of college? What goals do you have athletically and academically?
My goals for over the course of college, to hopefully get a Pac-12 championship with ASU, maybe even score top 5 at NC2As. That's our goal as a whole at ASU. Otherwise, for academically, I think my goal is just to get a degree in some sort of business degree. Right now I'm going in as a finance major, but we'll see how that goes.
I think, you know, I want to graduate college and get my degree, and then in the pool, we'll see what happens. You know, we got trials again in 3 years, and you know, see what I can do there again.
There have been a lot of memorable names that have come out of the Sacramento region. Mark Spitz, Debbie Meyer. What does it mean to have your name included with these elite group of swimmers that have come out of the Sacramento area?
I mean, it's kind of a dream come true. I never really thought I'd be able to put my name up with such elite swimmers. I don't know, just being up at this high of a level is just surreal.
It's pretty cool that, you know, a lot of good swimmers have come out of this area. Yeah, it's just cool to be involved with them.
Even though you were halfway across the country, there were a lot of people cheering for you. Lots of support from home. Even the rocks were painted. Do you have anything to say for your hometown fans, family, and friends that supported you and will continue to support you?
I just want to thank them for everything that they've done for me. Without my boys, my family, I couldn't have done it without them. This entire experience has just been, I wouldn't have been able to do it myself, that's for sure.
Yeah, thank you so much. Couldn't have done it without them. Yeah.
Anyone specifically that you'd like to thank?
Probably my parents, definitely. Getting up at 5 a.m., driving me to practice when I couldn't drive. I mean, giving me the food to fuel up. Yeah, just everything they've done for me is really special.
Yeah, I'd like to thank my parents, my brothers, my friends, my coaches. I wouldn't be here without them. So shout out to them.